big parking lot. Oh, nice turn. Oh, maybe I have to go back over there. What's up, YouTube? Zanrith, making a video again. It's been a little while, guys. How's everybody doing out there? I'll expect good. If you're doing good, hit the like button. If you're doing terrible, hit the like button anyways, because, you know, it's a good thing to do for me. So I've been online a while, just got kind of caught up in summer doing silly things by myself on motorcycles. You know, just not recording anything. It just happens, you know. You get a loss for it. Been working a lot. But today I want to talk to you guys a bit about the Sena 50S and my experiences with it so far. I'm on a highway, so let's see if the mic audio is pretty good on this or not. It might be a little too windy. Found a couple things out using the new microphone of how to get rid of some wind noise, which you guys will be able to, well, you guys won't be able to tell the difference. I'll be able to tell the difference, but YouTube won't be able to tell the difference because I'm not going to have an uncut part. A couple settings in my program that I edit with that help me edit out some of the wind noise. But less about that, more about the Sena 50S. So if you guys watched our previous video, Heather and I talked about unboxing our Sena 50Ss and upgrading from the 20Ss. And now I think it's time. I've had it for a couple of months now and really gotten a good use out of it, done a couple of trips. Speaking of trips, we're in Rochester. We're not in Buffalo. We came out for the weekend to see Heather's family. So yeah, fun. So we're in Rochester. I've got a Sena 20S, and I'm not currently using it for anything. It's just on the side of my helmet. Heather's not here. She's back at her sister's house, doing, I don't know, playing a game. I don't know. So I decided I needed to go for a ride. So the 20S was great, I thought, for connecting, and then three-way calling. There was something always funky with the Bluetooth intercom system with the 20S. Every once in a while we get these loud cracks, pops, and I don't know how to, well, actually, the way we described it is pots and pans. It sounded like someone was banging pots and pans. It was, okay, dude, yeah, okay, don't keep it on the road, whatever. Sorry, where was pots and pans? All right, that's where we were, which were really annoying. A lot of the times it happened with Courtney's headset, and we can never figure out why. She is using a different microphone than I am, and it's a different microphone than Heather is for the Sena. She's using the boom mic inside her full-face helmet. We're using the stick-on mic, which I think is, and I'm going to mess these terms up, omnidirectional, which the sticky one's omni, which means it's only picking up one direction. I could be completely wrong, but I think that's what I read. I could be mistaking it for the boom mic, because the boom mic also picks up sound in front to the side. Like, it's got multiple microphones on it, or multiple directions it can pick up sound. Maybe that's what omni means, multiple. I'm not good with terms. You guys can correct me. I'll probably put up a little correction blurb here. But there's all these pots and pans sounds, snaps, crackles, pops, whatever you want to call it. Let's take this one. I've never been this way. Let's see what's this way. And it was just annoying. With the 50S, Heather and I found we had the same problems. We're getting these pops while we're connected via Bluetooth, and it's annoying as hell. I have no idea where I am. Do I have a yield, or they have a yield? They have a yield. They have a yield. I don't have a yield. I was following this guy in front of me. Sorry, dude. Oh, the ball's that way. I should have went left, not right. Damn, I'm messing up today. I was just going to find a parking lot for a second to figure out where I am, but anyway. So with the mesh intercom system that the 50Ss come with, Heather and I connect via open mesh, which I think means that anyone truly can connect to it. And as long as they're on open mesh channel, whatever we're on, which we usually just hit one because we've never run into that problem yet. I feel like I've been here before once, like just randomly cruising around Rochester. I want to find a gas station. Is that a gas station? That's a gas station right there, folks. I need to take a look at the GPS and figure out where the hell I am. And just take a look. So let's go park over this car. Okay, I'm gonna figure out where I am. You guys stay put for a second. I will get back to you when I figure out where I am. Ooh, hi, Blake. And then we'll talk more about the Sena. Thank you. Good night. Okay, we're back, YouTube. Yep. So I went the wrong way. I wanted to go into Rochester, and apparently I went away from Rochester, which is why I thought things started looking funny, but what else can you do, right? Back to the Sena 50S. The sound quality in the headset seems to be better. Sena now gives you these... Oh, I'm going way too fast. Sena now gives you HD speakers, I think is what they call them. Like, officially, they're HD speakers. And I feel like the quality of sound coming out and the volume level is much better. At times on the highways, I couldn't hear Heather. Just, you know, I don't know, maybe the microphone wasn't picking up her full vocal range, because, you know, microphones don't pick up your full vocal range. They pick up, like, certain areas of it. Kind of like why people think they sound different on a phone or a recording is because they do. It's just that it cuts off the top and the bottom to get more information. I'm pretty sure microphones do the same thing, but I can't be 100% sure of that because I'm not a scientist. But I couldn't hear her at certain times. It just wasn't picking her up right. These ones I can definitely hear her a lot better on, you know, full speed doing 70. It's just clear. And they're the same size, they just are a little different as they have padding already put on them. If you guys have seen my video from before, you'll see the difference, that the Sena 20S's, you had to add this additional, I can't see with the sun glare, the additional surround padding to the speaker to make it sound, to me it sounded crisper, it cut out some noise. These ones already have it built right into it, so that might help just out of the bat, and they have the Velcro right on the back. So taking them in and out of the helmet was very easy, but so much nicer. The other thing that's different on the Sena 50S is, like I said, the mesh intercom, and the button is behind the antenna, and I'll probably do a cut to a little video of me showing you exactly where that is. But it's on top of the headset behind where the antenna sits down. And it's a little awkward when you first start off, but after a couple weeks I figured out exactly where it was, and it was very easy to figure out. It just was like a little 10-second, where's that thing again? Uh-oh. And then finding it. Oh, I can't do this anymore. So, that was awesome. But the mesh intercom is amazing. Our friend never upgraded. She still has the 20S, and that does not connect via mesh intercom. And I'm not sure if it can do via, there's like a group intercom system, but I couldn't get it to work with that either. She connected to me via Bluetooth while she was on the back of my bike, and then another time when she was on her own bike. And then she was able to connect right into our network, though, our system, not into the mesh. She wasn't in the mesh, but Heather could hear her. So it was really neat that it could still work with the 20S and the mesh at the same time. It was crazy. But great for people who don't want to upgrade yet, or heard horror stories about the 30K like I did and didn't really want to upgrade to it. The range on the 50S seems to be improved. This is talking strictly from mesh intercom related. But with the mesh intercom, if Heather drops out of the mesh intercom, I just don't hear her. It's not like I hear static or I hear anything. It's just, she's gone. No talking. And then all she has to do is get closer to me and she gets picked back up. It's not a big deal. It's just kind of a thing you got to pay attention to. If you've got a rider who's way out there, you know, one guy way out there is outside the 2 kilometer whatever is range, it's definitely harder to hear them. And this range is like if you got clear line of sight. Like you go behind buildings or trees, you're SOL. You can't connect that well. The other thing that is nice is the Wi-Fi updating, automatic Wi-Fi updating on this. The 30K came with I think there's an additional thing you could buy that would allow you to dock it, charge it, and Wi-Fi it, update it all at once. The 50S comes with a, oh, someone on the side of the road. Hope they're okay. The 50S comes with a cable that has a little dongle thingy on it already, like a little, I'll show a picture because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know the technical term. It looks like a bump out in the cable, and that, once you set it up on the app, can connect to your Wi-Fi. So if you plug it in and there's an update, it auto updates the damn thing, which is awesome because I know I was going too slow. Get off my butt. Because just updating it, sometimes you wouldn't understand there's a new update. Mine is updated, I think, twice or 3 times. I've never touched it. It just plugged it in, it updated, auto, done, cool. Always get the latest firmware. That was neat. What else does this thing do better than the 20S? Oh, voice recognition for your phone. So, for those of you who don't know, if you say OK, and then the word I'm putting up on the screen, because if I say it now, it's going to go in. It picks up my phone very easily. I could never get the 20S to do it. For whatever reason, it said the 20S could do it. I heard people doing it. I couldn't get it to work. I don't know if my phone was, well, no, they were doing patchwork. I don't know. I don't know why I could not get it to work to save my life. But the ability to connect to my phone and have my phone do voice commands is greatly improved on the 50S than my 20S. Couldn't tell you why, how, all I know is it does. And I am driving super slow, guys, because I'm just cruising right now. I'm not really in a rush. So I'm just going with the flow. The other thing that the 50S does really well is its low battery life. On my 20S's, when I get the low battery signal, I had 20 minutes, I think, to charge. The 50S, when it first gives it, I think is when it hits half battery, because, I don't know. But then it gives you, like, 5 warnings. The 20S was always random with what warnings it gave you. And I bet you this is a great view for you guys going back into the city of Rochester, because all you probably can see is sun. Unless the GoPro can auto-adjust for this. And all I can see is sun in the car in front of me. But what was I saying? GoPro? No. Sena. See, I'm getting distracted with myself, guys. I don't do YouTube videos because I feel like I just ramble half the time. I forget what I was even talking about. Oh, I can do voice commands. Right, yeah, so that was awesome. Really helpful when you're out on the road. Say I started this ride and I didn't turn my music on. I could say, okay, the word, and tell Google to play some music. It's awesome. It probably works with iPhone, but I don't have one. And it probably works with, I bet you, the other voice commands. I know I have Bixby on here. Let me try it. Hey, Bixby. Either the song just ended or it's trying something. I don't know. I'm trying to be honest, guy. But yeah, mine works great. I can't figure out the voice command to get it to stop navigating. Sometimes I navigate to a point and then it's like, okay, I know where to go from here. I just had to get to I had to get to the Wegmans near where I wanted to go, and then I know where I'm going. So I set like waypoints or whatever, and I can't get it to stop doing GPS when I get to the point. I have to actually touch my phone, which is not super convenient when I'm on a motorcycle. It's not impossible. Like right now, my phone keeps turning on because I'm hitting bumps. It thinks I'm picking it up, but I'm not, obviously. Trying to think if there's anything else with the 50S I like this over the 20. The design's cool. All the other functions seem to be the same. Changing songs, push it and twist. Answering phone calls are the same buttons. I haven't tried the ambient noise. I know with the 20S's and the, I believe the 30Ks had it, there's a button on the bottom of the mount that if you hold or hit, it'll actually, or maybe double tap, anyways, you do something with it, and it'll let the microphone on the outside of the helmet it's got to be on the mount, play audio into your helmet. So if you get pulled over or you're talking to somebody at a gas station, you hit that and you should be able to hear them outside a lot better than if you were to be inside. your helmet. Does that make sense? That probably doesn't make sense. I probably sound like an idiot. Another person down. So I'm gonna get off here. Yeah, she looks stranded. I don't know where I'm going, YouTube, so for the... Oh. Something just happened on my phone. It just shut up. Lost my music. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of taking different exits and stuff. It looks like I'm... Okay. Apparently I activated my voice command somehow. Oh, this is neat. Look at this. City center of Rochester. Never been down here before. Well, no, I have been down here. What was I down here for? Oh, a baseball game. Well, if that's down here. I assume it is. Only right. I want to go left, so I'm going to go left. Now, you could have went. I would have given you a room, dude. Okay. I'm just going to check out the city of Rochester's downtown area. Midtown parking garage. Oh, that's neat. A little underground garage. See, Rochester and Buffalo are just two completely separate, or different, not separate, different cities. Like, each one has its own intricacies. I think it's just based on when they were built. Which is neat. I'm just gonna make a right. I'm gonna go over this way and park behind this car. I don't know where I'm going. I hear a police vehicle or something. I don't know. I have no real idea where I am right now. Another time. Oh, ambulance. Oh, neat. Look at that guy. I love buildings. It's cool. So, I don't really know what else to say about the 50S right now. Maybe when I review this video and actually start compiling it, I will think of something else, because I'm going to take a couple photos when I get back. And I'm going to... Oh, actually, nope. I did think of something. Speaking of voice commands and music and all that, when you're connected via Bluetooth, which I don't recommend, it didn't work that well, and you're listening to music, and whoever on the other end starts talking, your music auto turns down so you can hear them better. That was cool. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm just sitting here idling. And if you're on mesh intercom mode, it doesn't, so you have to kind of set your music volume beforehand, or you can't hear anybody. I'm just looking at buildings now, guys. So I'm going to ride around Rochester. Maybe I'll have some B-roll of cool buildings. But I really have no idea where I am. I'm going to have to get my Google Maps back open. And we're going to have to look at that. Because, yeah, I don't know. So guys, until the next one, I'm going to sign off for now. This has been Zanrith. Looking at cool stuff. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. How's it going, guys? I'm just looking at buildings. Any questions on the 20S, 50S, ZX-6R, 650, 300, XS650, anything? You guys throw them down in the comments. I'll answer them best I can. Might have the wrong answer, but it's my answer. I'm always wrong about stuff. We'll catch you in the next one. Later, YouTube.